To have you here. We're going to Russia with Love from Center, Texas. Buster's here recording. You know, everybody else is doing the work. Buster's here holding the camera and doing the work. But, come on in and help us tote stuff to Russia from Center.
All right, what you got in here?
We've got the legal department working on it. Bob Fairchild's making sure it's legally correct and ready to go.
Looks like an X-ray machine.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, the whole thing's going to go. Everything in here is going to go.
Machine that works the X-ray. It's got to be. There's got to be a push button or something.
Yeah, there's something back there. We need to get the boxes out.
That goes to Russia?
No, we're going to make some coffee in that.
They drink coffee in Russia.
What's your function?
Recorder
Recorder of what?
of what you're doing.
No, I'm recording.
No, you're videoing.
Oh.
I'm recording. I'm putting words to your pictures.
Oh, well, great. Great. You got a good crew out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Load up.
These look like beds.
They do look like beds, don't they?
Hit the bottom in there, crop down there, Ben. There you go. There you go. Let me go to you just a little bit. All right.
Judge, how come you think we're doing all this?
I don't know why we're doing all this.
Ready? Well, there we
Up.
go. Flip it. There you go.
Hey.
Come on around, Mr. Ben. All right. If you go that way, I'll go this way.
Right.
I get my car. All right.
I'll bring up the tail. Hey, Bob, what you doing?
Let's ask Bob before we go across there. I want to go through that room.
Let's ask Bob. Is Bob out there? Who?
Bob Reed, is he out there?
Last time I saw him, he hit this area.
Right there. Whoa!
Bob, somebody holler for you down here. That's down that way.
He left.
Mr. Fairchild, I was looking for you.
Oh, Mr. Fairchild.
Hook it hard, hook it hard. Just watch into your wheel.
Hook it hard.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
We're just having more fun for Saturday. I've been waiting all week for this.
I got it. Go.
Cut it back.
Go ahead, cut it back.
Let me see if I can pull this thing down here.
Huh?
That
Oh,
moves.
well, yeah, it moves. There you go.
Ah, there.
I got it, Mr.
Ingenuity at work.
Coffee.
Tell you what, I believe we go right down
Yeah.
here to the end of this
There you
thing.
go. Just
We
put him
have
up
to lift it
side
so
by side.
high.
There you go. Up on top, Pancho, we got it. Ready? Get the spring turned up on the table.
I thought you were going to do that. I got something big.
Doing all right. Did everything go?
Yes. Yeah, they get spotlight bulbs too. I think that might light up a few things.
What are you trying to do here, Carl?
Well, we just got through. We need to find us something else. Have a thing to freak at. Thanks for
Been some very sincere prayers issued as people have come in through this back door. This was the emergency room entrance. And as you went inside the door, for those of you that go back just a few years, The emergency room was right here on the right. And all the equipment still stacked in there. Of course, it'll soon be living in Russia instead of living here in Center. The operating room, through these open doors, and unfortunately there aren't any lights back there, so that we could go back and show you those places where a few of you may have had appendectomies, or may have delivered a few babies, and so forth. The doctors, when they were getting ready for surgery, were in this little room. They had lockers, had an easy chair, had a good light. And as I recall, they had a library in here. And they might come in and review the surgical procedure they were going to do before they did it. There was a room between the operating suite and the emergency room where a lot of the work went on, sterilizing instruments, doing preparations, doing lab work, and this was that lab room. Now down in the emergency, down in the operating room, so we'll be able to show you some of the operating equipment that will be going. Here are the big lavatories where the doctors wash their hands before doing surgical procedures. Scrubbing, I think they call it. This is the operating suite. A gigantic light to provide the aid they need to see what they're doing, the operating table, all the equipment, very expensive equipment that'll now be serving the people of Russia instead of us in Shelby County. It's really terrific that there'll be a use for all this stuff. A lot of folks down here helping today. A lot of you recognize right away. What you see at the end of the hall was the desk where the receptionist always stayed, and head nurse and nurse's station. They could see down all the halls at one time. The x-ray room was near there, and there's the big x-ray machine. The laboratory was next door to the x-ray room. I think it's locked. The kitchen was down this corridor at the end of the hall, and the dining room, and the records room. Heck, we're going to take all the trash over there to them also?
No, we're going to do away with the trash. That's going to the incinerator.
You guys hiding so you don't have to work?
No, we're trying to figure out the electrical part. If I fly back, we figured it out.
You got to disconnect the electrical to send with it also, huh?
He can do it now. We got a light. This is a control panel back here to the x-ray.
Well, those are nice tables, good lights.
Yeah, here's the light.
Yeah.
Let there be
Light, and there was light. There was.
But you know, Leo is
Yep, get a move with me there. I guess I could have gone, it would have been real rough. I could have done that. Now, Sally promised me she'd be here, Buster.
All right.
Show it to me.
Bob, we got a lot of stuff going to Russia.
Yep.
How did all this get going, and what's keeping it going? I mean, what's the motivation here?
It started, we were in a prayer group one day and we mentioned it. It said this was, the equipment had been sitting here for a long time, and there had been different ones come in and talk about the work going on in the Ukraine, and so we started talking about it in our prayer groups and put it on our prayer list, and just started working on it. Slowly we started talking with different people in the county, commissioners and judge. We talked with Texas Baptist men that's had a lot of success in moving equipment over to the Ukraine, and they got real excited about it. So that's how we got going.
So it got to rolling down the hill, and
Yes.
and you couldn't get it stopped. Nobody wanted to stop.
That's right. Couldn't get it stopped. Now we're having to load all this stuff.
Well, I understand there's a lot of money that's been raised, not a lot, but a little bit of money raised to get this job done. Who primarily, just contributions, or?
Just pretty much contribution, just local people. Texas Baptist Men came up with a pretty good share of the money, and then there was local money here. Of course, the commissioners and the judge have been a lot of help. They put the stuff out to bid and all, and of course the bid that we put forth was the highest one, but they've been a tremendous amount of help. They've got probationers here today working. The sheriff has offered to help us on another work day. They've just really been supportive.
Yeah. Well, listen, we're Saturday morning now, and fairly early, and nobody's sweating because it's nice and cool this morning. But will you get done today?
No. No, we'll have at least one more Saturday work day, and then there's some different people in the area that have volunteered to crate the equipment. We're going to be moving it over to their place of business for them to crate. Probably in about 2 weeks, Texas Baptist Men will send in a lot of people from even out of county, and they'll come in and just about work around the clock crating and loading, and there'll be 2 or 3 ocean containers that'll come in here and we'll pack it off.
So we're talking about a project that'll probably get shipped out of the U.S. maybe in a month?
Yeah, end of September, middle of September, something like that.
And it'll probably get to Russia before Christmas.
Yes, yeah. Probably I'll get 30, 45 days, it ought to be there. We're hoping that the doctor that is responsible for all of this equipment, when it gets to the Ukraine, he's going to be coming to the States here in several months. And so we're really hoping that he'll come down here to Center, come through the old hospital, and talk with the commissioners and just thank everybody personally. We got a lot of people here working.
That would be wonderful. You may want to see some of the video to see what it looked like before you guys pack it.
That would be good.
This hospital has really served us well, and I can't think of a better way to call it a humanitarian center than to disassemble it and give it to people who really need it.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you. When one of the guys from Texas Baptist Men, when he went over, they've been over there several times, but when he went to the Ukraine the last time and went through their hospitals, he said it was like a rural facility back in the 20s or 30s. He said it was just absolutely medieval. They don't have sterilizing equipment. They just throw old needles into buckets, and they have a solution in there, but they don't have the enclaves and the modern equipment we have.
Well, that's wonderful, and you could use some more help maybe next Saturday?
Yes, lots of help. I don't know if we'll be next Saturday, but we'll be announcing on the radio in church another work day.
Well, you called out a pretty good crew this morning. You got some of Center's finest. I'm not sure they're accustomed to working.
What you need, we need to round them all up and get them here just for 1 second. Let everybody see we got a great work crew. We got a great work crew.
We'll do that when you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
You're in the wrong place, kiddo. You're in the wrong place, kiddo. We fixed to load it right there. That's a fancy baby bed here. Oh, Mr. Benny. Oh, I know, but this here was taken off that way. Oh! It was a runaway.
Keith's handiwork. Keith went and got the top.
Oh, I tell you did a great job.
That's what it is.
It's a disaster, run.
Carl, get the bed. We'll put you out front. Thanks a lot.
Get him in that baby bed.
Yeah.
There's more, bunch more.
We got everybody?
Everybody but Leroy and Benny. Leroy, Benny. Joyce and Willie, you guys. You guys.
Oh, we'll have to get you out over there too.
Where's Robert? Robert.
We want to prove that she was here.
Ask him where to go and not do anything.
She wants Sally to see that.
Do what? Shows you or told you?
They told me.
I'm trying to figure a way to pack him.
Be a lot cheaper.
Yeah.
Well, we could probably do that.
You know, Benny, what I've been wanting you to do.
We'll be sure to get you too.
We go home court next week.
We got you.
I'd like to audition invitation. Private time, everything.
Hey, Buster, I think they ought to get just Bob and some of the ones here to explain how we're going to get this stuff to Russia. Now, this pickup here, we know we can go as far as down to Orange and take the interstate all the way down. You know, but Leroy and the trailer over there are going to have a time getting out there right there. But,
We're going to pedal fast.
yeah, we still got the road map out trying to find exactly how you get there.
See, that didn't have the truck. It means you got to pull it. You get a lot of energy.
Yeah.
See y'all later. Bye. Adios.
Adios, adios.